Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another TMuKChess episode. We're gonna go right into it. Welcome to the new format. Hopefully you enjoy these. This is present TMuK. Looking at past Vic and Jen's gameplay. Oh my god, my opponent bushes out the bishop before I even finish introducing myself. Let's see. So I see that my opponent is trying to pin my pawn. I once again re-clarify that the bishop is clearly attacking my pawn. So I do the exact same move I was already gonna do for some weird reason. This is all gonna play out in the end. Trust me, you wanna watch this. I move my bishop and I ask for a trade. Sir, good sir, would you trade for me? My opponent says, no, I will target your knight. Now my knight is pinned to my queen, because if I move my knight, my queen is going to be taken like that. I see this and I'm like shook. Pacific and Jet is shook. What am I going to do? Do I push my pawn? Or do I... Nope, just move the pawn. Alrighty, we're going to put pressure. I'm saying you take my knight, I take your bishop. Wrong, because if he takes my knight, I have to take with the queen, and then he takes... Okay, alrighty. I don't know what's going on, so then I decide to mirror his move. That's right, I now pin their knight to their queen. And they take my knight. Alrighty, I am down +4, now +3, because I gotta take that pawn back. You gotta take it, because then your rook is in trouble. You got it. There you go, Pacific and Gents. There you go. We take it easy. So now, what is my opponent planning to do? We had a rough start. We're down a couple points. We're down a couple. And then the bishop takes my knight and I take the bishop. You know what that means? We're busting out that queen into play. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're busting out the queen. Oh, now they're targeting my bishop. They're just trying to take all my pieces at this point. I move the bishop back, still keeping the knight at pin. Oh, he moves another pawn. Now what do? Do I take? If I take, then I lose my... If I take the knight, then the queen takes my queen. That is a horrible trade. I think I realized that. If I take, then the rook comes out, and I can't afford that. So what do I do? The only genius move that I can do, and I just bring the bishop back. That's it. That's all I can do. My opponent then goes and decides to take his sweet time. Let's see. So he's at 9 minutes right now. I'm 1 minute behind. It seems like he brings back the bishop. And I do a quick check. Never before seen. Wait a minute. I'm being targeted. I bring my bishop back. Right, I bring my bishop back. Right. I'm not going to bring my... There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called deja vu, because I just did this on the left side of the board. And we do the exact same thing. My king is very vulnerable. I see that. He castles. And I immediately make a move to try to pin the queen. Perhaps. I don't know. Oh, he makes a move. What a bad move. I take with my pawn. He takes back. I know that if I take, the knight takes. And that's a bad trade. I castle. Very smart. Very good. Indubitably. Oh, he busts out the pawn, so now I can take, knowing that the bishop can take, but then the queen takes, and there's nothing protecting that rook if I leave it there. But what if I just take it and not continue the attack? He's moving way too quick. These are premeditated moves, and I can see that. So the only problem with that now is I put pressure on the bishop. Although I could have just taken the knight. But basically what I'm saying, if you take my pawn, I will take your queen. And I take. Do I take? No, I cannot take now. He moved the knight. The knight is now protecting it. Can I do a quick simple check? Yes, but that is old Vic and Gents move right there. That's right, I set it up to attack the knight. What I see here is oh, he's doing a double barrel. You see that? If I take the bishop and they have a clear move, Unfortunately, it's not a very open move. It is a classic double barrel attack. But if the bishop comes, my rook takes, and then the queen comes, and then I take. So it's not a very good move. I don't know why he set it up, but I then set up my own double barrel attack, a much more effective one, in which only, and then he takes my pawn. Wow, he didn't even think about it. Alrighty. In this move, only the knight stands in my way of victory. But what can I do? If I move my rook, the bishop takes. That's a bad trade. If I decide to move my bishop and target the knight, the only thing standing in its way. My opponent has very limited moves at this point. Very limited. He then asks for something I asked earlier in the day. He's asking for, sir, can you give me a fair trade? And I deny by taking the knight, saying, sir, you are near checkmate. Don't you dare ask for a trade. Now here we go. The only thing stopping me right now is that bishop. Do I go in? I can't get a check yet. Do I go to the left? If I go to the left, there's right to the queen. Do I move my pawn? No. Vic and gents, just take the bishop. It is a free bid. There you go. Do it. Do it. Yes. I take the bishop. What is he going to? He takes the rook. And I take it back. Sir, good day. I am up +5. And it is at this moment that the inevitable happened. I have sealed his fate. My bishops are blocking the left side. My queen can easily penetrate and take everything. And my opponent has realized that there's nothing that his queen can do to defend. There's not much that rook can do. The rook hasn't even moved since the beginning of the game. Look at that time. He is concentrating. This guy is trying to figure out a way out, but there's absolutely no way. Once I check with the bishop, then it is done. Here we go. If you like the new format of this video, it's going to be a while before my opponent does the inevitable horrible move. Please subscribe if you like the channel. If you like the material, please leave a like and a like comment. So I do read comments. I do reply to some of them. Thanks so much for the support from my fellow viewers. And let's see what he does. We're almost at the end game. As you can see, he was up by a minute, and now he's just dragging on, man. Dragging it on. He was up, and his greed, his premeditated moves is what cost him the loss. This is one thing that I learned while playing chess. You always have a plan, but the plan never goes as according to plan. You can hear my cockiness at the end of the game right here. You bloody genius, mate. Bloody genius. That's right, I called myself a bloody genius, mate. A bloody genius. There's nothing he can do. He's trapped on both sides. It's just a matter of time before I check him. But he's dragging on this. He's dragging on the game. I don't know what's going to happen. But of course, eventually, I was going to get the victory. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There it is, the win. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one, alright? The journey is afoot. Road to Magnus. Here we come.